So we have a problem. We have a problem that we also know that you have. If you've got a van or you're thinking about getting one, this is going to be one of the first things that's going to come to mind as to how do you actually deal with this issue. So we're going to address that in this vlog.
It is. This is a massive problem. I'm the first one to say, oh, van life's easy in the UK. And it is when it comes to park-ups. But we've come into a bit of a problem and we don't have the answers. We don't have the solution to it. So in this vlog, we're going to try and find out the solution. We're probably going to need your comments as a community to figure out what we do about this. So we're going to come to that in a bit. But first I want to show you where we are, because these autumn colours are just beautiful. So this is where we parked up. We're not actually going to stay here tonight because we're going to go find a new park up that involves trying to solve out this problem. But we're at Mappleby Nature Park in the car park, I think it is, at this Shipley Country Park, somewhere near Derby. We're on our way down to Derby because we've got to fit little Lenny. And on the way to fitting little Lenny, we've got to build a box in so that little Lenny, our log burner, can actually fit in the van.
Yeah, so we're going to try all sorts of different solutions to this problem, probably mainly based like through online and apps and things like that. So if you have got any other ideas at the end of this vlog that we haven't tried, you know, definitely give us those ideas. Although we don't know if we're actually going to come up with the answer during this vlog. It literally is going to be a kind of watch and see what happens throughout the vlog and see if we actually get to an answer at the end of it. But the big issue that we've got at the moment is toilets.
How do you empty your toilet? And it's never been a problem for us at all for a couple of reasons. Firstly, we own a canal boat. Secondly, we've got friends all across the country that we can kind of just call upon to empty the toilet. And I know not everybody has that, but that's kind of been a thing for us. But we don't kind of want to continue relying on that long term. You know what I mean? It's not, you know, it's not what you go visit friends for, is it really? So there's that. And so, yeah, there are these, what do they call them? Eslan?
Eslan, I think it's called.
Yeah,
Elsan. One or the other.
Something like that, right, where you can go and empty your toilet, but they're very few and far between. Then you've got your campsites, which some will charge you and some won't, but when you get there, some of them say no you can't and some do, so it's a bit hit and miss. And when we were in Europe, so if you're new to the channel, we've just got back from an epic trip right across Europe, and it's not a problem in Europe at all. Like, there's places to empty your toilet when you're in a campervan or motorhome and you're living on the road doing van life. It's really, really easy in Europe just to pull up pretty much anywhere, and they've got motorway, you know, services, they've got village facilities that allow you to empty your toilet when you're over there. In the UK, they don't have it, not like they do in Europe, and it causes a massive problem for all van lifers and campervanners across the country. And like I say, it's becoming a problem for us very quickly because we're selling our canal boat, and once we sell our canal boat, we will not, as far as I know, have access to that canal network.
So as we say, these points are kind of called Elsan points. So we're going to look at how we can figure out, trying to find out where these are and how many of them there are. There might not be that many, you know, I'm not sure like how many there are within a short distance. Like Reese says, when you're going into Europe, it's very different. You can go literally sort of half a mile down the road and there's another and another and another and another, and you don't really get that here. So we're going to try and figure out where these points are, and if has anybody mapped them. I don't know, you know, we've used Park for Night before. Is that really a solution? We're going to look at all those things and we're going to figure it out. First thing I'm going to do though is make myself another brew, because I've literally like ended up making a brew and it's half cold now, so I'm going to do that first and look after our little Daisy, because she's got a bit poorly again. She seems to be going around in circles with her, bless her. Not eating today, are you? You won't eat anything, put treats in your dish and you're not eating anything, are you? You think you'd have a bit of this? Look, got you some beef. Will you have that? Oh, go on, good girl, go on. That's the first thing she's eaten all day. Good girl. Steady, go steady. Is that nice? You can have whatever you want as long as you're eating. There we go.
So if you're new here, we are Emma, Reese, and that is little Daisy. And we travel all across the UK and Europe in this camper van called Romany. And as I say, I've always said, like, van life is really easy in the UK. And because of how we've emptied our toilet up until this point, I mean, we do use the occasional campsite to empty, and there are some of these Eslan toilet emptying facilities dotted around the UK, especially Scotland, But then it was just like, we were having a discussion the other day, and I was like, I don't want to continue using friends' houses all around the country. Like, do you know what I mean? I just don't like it. And yeah, and so we have a canal key because we've got a canal boat. We use that quite a lot. And then all of a sudden it's like, yeah, we need to look at this. This is a big problem. More so, as I say, because when we were in Europe, we were like, oh, this is really easy, a lot easier than it is in the UK.
Do you want another brew?
Yeah, I'll have another brew. So we're going to try and sort that problem out together. This sunset's beautiful. Say sunset, it's only about 4:30. The sun's going down. Yeah, normally we have a solution for stuff, or we do a solution, we come up with a solution and then we film that solution a lot of the time. But for this, we don't have one. We're going to need your help, aren't we?
We're not the font of knowledge that people think we are.
Clearly not.
Not that I think people think we are that, to be fair. See, using canal systems is quite good to an extent, but a lot of like the places where you'd go and you'd use the keys and stuff to unlock them, the problem with that we've had over the years as well of owning this canal boat is that a lot of them are inaccessible by your van. Do you know, you can kind of get down and park up with some of them, but then you've got like ages to carry your toilet. Other ones you can park up and the toilet empties directly there. It's a bit hit and miss. There doesn't seem to be anything that I can see at this moment anyway that just gives you, these are the places you can go, this is how much it costs you to do it. It's like there's nothing there that actually gives you that.
And like I say, we only use the canal network because we own a canal boat. I don't think, to my knowledge, I might be wrong, that that's a solution for, you know, other van lifers and camper vanners, including ourselves when we're no longer on the boat, you know, to empty a toilet. So yeah, it's a problem. Oh, also, I don't know if you watched Tuesday's vlog where we did the GeoGuess thing. So if you didn't watch it, basically the idea of the game is that we were in a location and you had to work out where we were from us vlogging, basically. So we never told you where we were. And it was just a silly fun game, but you all seem to love it, so thank you so much for your comments. And drum roll, it was Haworth in Yorkshire. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful little village. But if you're racking your brains going, Reese, where was it? It was Haworth. And the famous people were the Bronte sisters who wrote Wuthering Heights and things like that, like the famous books. Jane Eyre, I think, were another one. The film with the Railway Children, classic film if you want to check that out. So yeah, that's your answer. Well done if you got it right.
I don't think they found it that difficult. I don't think you found it that difficult, did you? There were some people that didn't get it, but a lot of people got it and they were like, it were good, but it were a bit easy. So if we do one again, which I think we will do, we'll definitely make it more complicated for you, because I think it were a little bit too easy actually. So yeah, we'll make it a little bit more difficult next time. Are you going to come back in your bed? That's it. Go on, you'll go back in there till you feel better. That's a good girl. Well done. Keep nice and warm because it hurts your back, doesn't it, this cold? The thing is, I know that everybody's sat there behind the phones and the television screens screaming at me, Park for Night, Park for Night. You can find them on Park for Night. I know you can do, so if anybody doesn't know, I'm sure you will do, but Park for Night is an app that you use, a lot of people use, to be able to find park-ups and to be able to find places where you can fill up your water and have a shower and all those types of things. And there's various different symbols on there that represent various different stuff. Now, they don't have one that specifically just represents toilets. So if Park for Night's watching, because obviously there will be, that's what you're missing. You can be up and down the country all over the place trying to find somewhere. They're kind of quite few and far between. So we need to find another way, and I'm not really sure what that way is yet.
So if you are new here, then Tuesdays are more us travelling, adventure, exploring in the van, and Fridays are very much van life stuff, camper van topics, chatting in the van life setting. How else do I explain it? Emma's going to call it something because we asked you to name what you think we should call these Friday van life vlogs, and you came up with some epic suggestions. So she's going to tell you who's won in a little bit. Yeah, this is a beautiful, beautiful area. Before we hit the road, I just want to show you where it is. Welcome to Mappleby Pay and Display Car Park. It's in Shipley Nature Reserve. Now it does say vehicles permitted to park include motorcycles, cars, light goods vehicles, including minibuses. It doesn't specifically say camper vans are allowed. Could well be a a park up for somebody. Right, let's hit the road, try and find a solution to this toilet emptying problem that we've got in the UK that, as I say, we don't have at all in Europe. So it doesn't specifically say, that sign there, that you're not allowed, but it also doesn't specifically say that you are. So it's up to you whether you want to do that or not. We're quite comfortable with that. We just don't park where it says no, but we'd be quite comfortable with that. But that's where these new geo spots come in on Park for Night. So if you haven't seen that video, check that out, because that could be a solution for you. I think it's a game changer for the future of UK van life, as I said on that video. But check it out, because if you're uncomfortable with these wild park ups in places like this, then that could be a solution for you. So check that out. Right, let's hit the road. This is going to sound ridiculous, but I've just said to Emma off camera, have we ever tried just using Google Maps to find toilet emptying places? And Emma went, no.
Well, that is because I didn't know what they were called before, but then when we'd done Googling, it told us they were called these Elsan, Eslan, whatever they are, point. I can't remember what they are now.
Sounds like something from Narnia,
I know.
that lion from Narnia.
Elsan points, E-L-S-A-N. So I'm literally gonna, this is like live, this is. I'm literally gonna search for it and see. So as soon as I type in Elsan, it comes up with points. So there must be a thing, mustn't it? And Elsan points near me. So let's have a look. Elsan points. No result found on Google Maps. Oh, well that's not good, is it? Let's have a look. Maybe you can't do it then, Reese.
No. It was worth a try, that, wasn't it? I thought, are we missing the obvious here?
Points. I'd have thought you could though, because it's showing you it, innit? Just going to try searching Elsan. That's it, innit? Is that? I think it worked. So I've tried Elsan instead of Elsan points, because it gave me the option of Elsan points, so I presumed that's what you must search for. But I've just typed in Elsan instead of Elsan points.
What's that brought up?
And
whoa,
it's brought all that up. Hang on though, because we don't know what they might be. So these red ones are obviously campsites, aren't they?
Yeah, because they're hit and miss, the campsite ones. Some of them let you, some of them don't.
But there's these blue things everywhere. Look, there's blue things all over the place.
What do they mean?
And it's literally showing you more. Do you know what as well? Because it's bringing up all my saved searches of places we've been as well. So I don't know if that is actually what we're looking for, because it's bringing up my flags of places where I like to go as well. Oh, I don't know, Reese. It's bringing up like a pub. Like a posh pub.
Can't walk through a posh pub with a toilet, can you, under your arm?
Well, look at that. So that's the
As
Griffin...
you go past the bar, I'll have fish and chips, please. Won't be a minute.
The Griffin's Head, the Carpenter's Arms, they're all like really posh pubs, look. It doesn't say anything on the descriptions that people have left, but then again, I suppose are people actually going to put on there, I've emptied my toilet there?
Why don't we just check a couple out?
Okay. Well, that one, the nearest... Oh, I've gone off of it now. Right, the nearest one to us then is this one, this Carpenter's. 12 minutes away.
Let's just go and have a drive then and see what it is.
If that works.
If that works, we've accidentally solved a problem. Just from a stupid comment from me. I know, anybody's got a problem in van life, I'll just come up with stupid comments and stupid ideas that'll probably solve everybody's issues, won't it?
What if that works? Right, let's try it.
We need to try a couple. Let's try that first. Right, let's hit the road. We'll go here and see if we can empty his toilet, as simply as that. Surely not. So off we go to see what this is. I bet it's not. I bet it's just the name of the pub or something.
Do you know what I've just thought of though? That's really it's going to be really embarrassing. Who's going to ask when we get there?
Go on, not me.
Well, I'm not doing it.
I'll rock paper scissors you first.
I'm not doing it. We're going to have to go in and say this might be a really common question that you get asked, or a really unusual question that you get asked. But can we empty his toilet in your pub, please? That's going to be really embarrassing, isn't it?
I've got a double-headed coin. We'll flip that.
Oh, Reese.
You see, another thing we do as well is use public toilets wherever we can, wherever we can. And we'll like try and find a park up a lot of the time that's got a public toilet. And then of course there's like supermarkets and stuff like that you can use, and we're just.
I must reiterate, that is to go to the bathroom, not to empty your toilet.
Oh yeah, not to empty your toilet. No, I mean to go to the bathroom. Yeah, that's a good point. There were just about there were like 1,000 people then going, what are you doing? No, definitely not emptying
Rocking up
it.
at Tesco's and trying to empty the
Tesco's,
toilet.
having it in your trolley, putting your toilet in your trolley while you do your shopping.
No, we use the bathroom in publicly where
we
possible.
go to the bathroom.
So you don't fill up your own toilet as often.
Not empty your toilet. Right, so we're about a minute away now. Right, it's saying it's on the left. It's this pub.
That's it.
I'm not going there to ask. What's going on here?
I think this might be a no-go for tonight.
There's fireworks.
It's bonfire night, innit? I didn't think about that. Oh. Right. Okay, back to the drawing board then, because we can't.
Now I'm stuck on this road that I don't even want to be on.
Yeah, but we can't go. We can't pull in there because it's full of kids and stuff, and
it's like
there's
full
loads
on fireworks. They're all getting the pie and peas and the toffee apples
right,
ready.
let's have another. I'll have another look. Hang on, let me see if there's another one that's not a pub.
So that pub might have been one, but we weren't going to. It was like full, wasn't it?
Yeah,
like
but the problem
heaving.
You're not going to be able to get in the van in there when it's like that. The problem that we've got is that all the other ones around here, there's only a couple of them close to us, and they're all pubs as well. And then if we, so they're all going to be having bonfires, aren't we? And if we go a bit further, what it's bringing up then is like you know, places where you like caravan sites. So you've got this Lower Micklin touring park. That's a caravan park, which you could find anyway. Like you could find that on Park for Night.
So my idea hasn't worked, and has it?
No, these are all pubs, and there is like this. That's another campsite, home and campsite. I mean, I suppose it's still telling you where they are, but you don't know how expensive it's going to be. You don't know if you have to stay overnight. There's one here that's a canal one. Now, I'm just thinking, I might be wrong here, but I'm thinking we're kind of ruling out this being able to empty your toilet at the canal because we're going to be selling our canal boat. Well, in the toilet emptying facilities at the canal, obviously not in the canal. I'm just being really careful what I'm saying here in case we get out happening. But I'm wondering, like, is it that we're not allowed to? So I've had a look. I've just had a look on the site before to look at whether that were even like a thing, whether you can't use it or not. Because I'm just presuming you can't use your key if you haven't got a canal boat. And it does say on various chat groups that it is. I can't find anything on Canal and River Trust about it, but it does say on various chat groups that you can still use those toilets. But if you buy the key from the Canal and River Trust, then people who have bicycles and walk can use them. But I'm presuming obviously that's just to go to the toilet. So would you be able to empty your toilet at those canal points using the keys if you're in a van? I won't feel comfortable just doing it. Like there is one on here that it's saying does have one.
Ring them up and ask them.
Foxton Lower Car Park, it's saying has one. So we'd have to ring the Canal and River Trust, wouldn't we, and ask them.
So obviously the canal has specific toilet emptying, don't it?
Yeah. So it has.
Which is what we've been using.
So it has toilet, like public toilets that you can use, but it also has specific places where you can empty your toilet as well.
See, none of this would be a problem, would it, if the UK were like Europe or the rest of Europe, where when you go around Europe, it can be anywhere. It can be a petrol station. Not even petrol station, it's just like a blue motorhome sign. You'll know if you've been to like France and Spain, it's a blue motorhome sign. And you just follow the blue sign. Like it can be 2 miles and you're following this motorhome blue sign. This is how welcoming they are in Europe. And that takes you to fresh water, usually €1. Takes you to where you can empty your toilet. Like if they put the facilities on in the UK, we won't have the problem that we're all having, would we? Basically, as a rant for you. Gone off on a right little rant then, did I?
Please choose from one of the following 4 options. If you are a voter or about to become a voter, please press 1. If you are calling about an existing donation...
We're phoning Canal and River Trust to see if it's a possibility.
Anything else, please press 5.
I'm an old.
What song have you got? Beethoven's Symphony?
Oh, hi, I'm wondering if you can help me. I'm basically wondering, I know you do cassette emptying toilet facilities. If we bought a key from yourselves, from the Canal and River Trust, to be able to empty a toilet, but it's not because we've got a boat, it's because we've got a van and we're looking for places to be able to empty our cassette toilet, is that possible or is that not allowed?
From what I know, I think you have to have a boat, but let me just triple check for you, okay?
Thank you. From what she knows, you have to have a boat, but she's going to check.
We could just keep the boat so that we can still keep emptying toilet.
Hiya, sorry to keep you waiting.
Hiya.
I'm afraid that's not allowed.
Right.
So you have to have a boat in order to use our license.
No worries. We just thought we'd check and ask.
Yeah, no, absolutely, it's not worth it.
No worries. Thank you very much. Thank you. Bye.
Alright, thanks for your call, take care, bye-bye.
So you have to have a boat.
Yes.
What are we going to do when we haven't got a canal boat?
Well, the thing is as well, that means that your idea of searching on Google Maps don't work then, because a lot of those places that it's bringing up for the LSAN points are Canal and River Trust places.
I mean, we don't just use those. Sometimes we use campsites, but they can be hit and miss. Sometimes we use the canal system, but only because we've got a boat. And then, yeah, and there are a few, like, very, very rarely dotted around the country, aren't there?
Yeah,
and
you
then
can find
friends,
some.
we use friends, and we go to the toilet in a public toilet and try and not use that, but that's not really a solution, is it? So what are we going to do, Emma?
I'm wondering if there even is a solution to emptying like a cassette toilet. I'm beginning to wonder if it might be a composting thing.
Yeah, see, Scotland and Wales, as Emma says, has loads of them. There's one in Ingleton, I think it is, that we use that quite a lot. There's one in Scarborough that we use quite a lot. So you do find them dotted around. It's just more that they're not everywhere. Are they like they are in Europe? You know, why not have them at motorway services, for example? But we're just looking for a park up now because, as I said earlier, we're on our way now to fit little Lenny, to get little Lenny fitted, our little log burner that's going to keep us nice and toasty in the winter time. And we need to build like a box for him to sit on. So it looks like the park up tonight is going to be a Wicks park up. We'll join you back in the van and then we'll explain what happens next with little Lenny. So yeah, I'll tell you where we are in a second, but it's a bit of a problem then, isn't it, this? You know, we've done van life for a long, long time, and you can find them, like Emma said earlier, you can find them. And we're willing to travel to empty the toilet, it doesn't matter, because then we just end up in that place where we find a park up. As I said, friends around the country that are willing for us to call in there. But on the whole, this isn't really about us and what we do, it's about the fact that it is a big problem in the UK, the fact that they haven't got these toilet emptying facilities as much as they have in Europe. And it, you know, let us know in the comments if it causes you a problem and what you do about it. But it does seem like Emma was saying, we're going to research this composting thing. We're in a Wicks car park. I need to actually keep my voice down a little bit here because we're in a Wicks car park and we're not sure whether we're allowed to be here or not, are we?
Well, it's not that we're not sure whether we can be here. So there's no restrictions here whatsoever. It's not on the parking app that we normally use to pay for in Wicks. It's just not. It's not obviously owned by Euro Parks. It's obviously not owned by them. So we looked around. There's no signs at all. And then a worker from there came out and said, "There's no restrictions here, just so you know." So I said, oh, okay, fabulous. And he said, but they do shut the barrier tonight and it won't open until 7 in the morning. And I said, we're not planning on going anywhere because we need to be here tomorrow. So he said, oh, that's all right then, but don't say I said it was. So basically we kind of, we've been told it's all right, but obviously they shut the barrier so they don't want people coming into park on a night, which kind of makes you a bit like, but there is no restrictions. There's nowhere to pay. There's no restrictions. So, yeah, it is what it is, isn't it? If they didn't want us here, they'd have put a sign up, and they haven't put a sign up. So there you go.
So the reason we're in Wicks is because we're on our way to fit little Lenny. But before we fit little Lenny, our new little log burner, we need to first build like a little box what he's going to sit on. Emma says, so we can put some wood underneath him.
We're making him a chair, aren't we?
We're making him a chair to sit on. So we need to do that before we go down to little burners to collect little Lenny and then fit little Lenny. That's the job basically for tomorrow, which is why we're in a Wicks car park, because obviously all the wood and stuff we need and screws and what have you are in Wicks. So tomorrow we're gonna build little Lenny's table. But yeah, so Emma's gonna tell you about the naming of this Friday vlog. So if you haven't seen us before, on Tuesdays we travel all across the UK and Europe in this camper van called Romany that we're in now. And then on a Fridays, it's van life niched stuff like life in the van. What's it like to live in a van? What's it like to cook in a van? What's it like to sleep and live and park up in a van? And so last Friday, we asked you all to come up with names that we could call this Friday section of our channel, and you did. And they were epic. And Emma's going to tell you as one.
Hang on, because I need this microphone on my top so I can actually have both hands. Because don't make me panic. I'm not good with my hands. Hang on, because I've screenshotted.
You're supposed to be being stealthy.
No, because you're making me flap, and you don't make me flap. Right, hang on. Right, so I'm really excited about this. So we had some really, really, really good messages with suggestions of what to call it. So I'm meant to say in third, second and first place. However, right, the problem that we've had with that is that we can't agree on the first place. So in third place was Friday Frolics. I thought that were really good. Friday Frolics, that was Carolyn Jones 6116. Thank you, Carolyn Jones. That was a really, really good, really, really good suggestion, and we loved that. So that has come in third place, but technically really in second because we've got a joint first at the minute. So the joint first that we've got is, so it's Nomadic Jeans, that's what it is. I'm trying to read it shortened end. So Nomadic Jeans suggested Friday Fireside Chats. So we thought that were good. That were pretty good, didn't we? Like Fireside Fridays, we thought, slightly twisting it about a bit. Fireside Fridays, because we're going to have little Lenny, aren't we? So Fireside Fridays seems like a nice little thing where we sit in van together and we have a custard cream and, you know, a cup of tea and all that sort of thing. And then, this is where the problem came in. So Mr. Polly, I7W, said, No Frills Fridays. And I like that and all. So Reese is the fan of the Fireside Fridays and I'm the fan of the No Frills Fridays. So what we're thinking is we're going to have to get you to comment and choose between the two and we'll add up. So if you put in your comment which one you're voting for, is it Fireside Fridays or is it No Frills Fridays?
Right, I'm going to make a brew. Do you want a brew?
Yes, I'll have a brew. It's quite good, this park up though, because we've got like a little
a full-on firework display.
Full-on firework display. Little
above
next
us.
door. Wicks to get all this wood.
I think the answer is
We research
in this compost thing.
We research the composting toilets and find out about that. That
do
still doesn't answer it for everybody that's already got a chemical toilet though, does it?
No, they'll have to work it out themselves. And a lot of campsites still allow you to do it. If you phone a campsite up and say, can we just pay you a few quid to come
well, we do that a lot anyway.
We do that a lot, yeah.
Usually it's about a £5, isn't it?
Usually it's about a £5, or they come up with weird prices like £6 or something. But yeah,
but then
sometimes
you've got like campsite. There's one that again ain't far from me. It's 53 quid.
53 quid.
A night.
That's a lot of quids, isn't it?
That's a lot of quids.
53 of them.
To empty your
Wow.
toilet. I don't think we've come any closer to finding a solution.
I don't. But you can see why we've called it a problem for van life.
It's a problem.
Because it is a
we
real problem.
We said in the beginning it's a big problem.
and it
We
still
have
is.
delivered the fact that it's a big problem.
See what I mean? It's a problem.
Yeah,
we don't have a solution.
No,
it's just
we
a problem.
We promised you we'd deliver, and we've delivered you a big problem.
Let us know in the comments as well with that. If you've got any solutions, comment away. Listen at Gretel the kettle screaming.
I'm gonna go in. Turn it off. Meant to be stealthing.
This is Gretel the kettle for anybody who hasn't seen it. You've got to really watch your fingers though, because she burns you. Gretel the kettle. Oh no, I don't think I've got enough water for your brew.
You better have.
No, I haven't. Look.
I'll tip it right up. Go on, right. Keep going.
Well, you're getting milk in yours anyway.
That's all right. That.
Half a brew again, guys. Look at this. Somebody's feeling better, aren't they?
You picked up a bit now, haven't you?
I'm reading this book at the minute. One of the questions we get asked regularly is, what do we do to beat boredom? So I like to read. Emma likes to watch YouTube videos.
I don't like reading.
She likes to watch YouTube videos about Christmas cracker making.
I won't. Oh, what's that smell? Something burning. You've only made a couple, Reese.
Thumbnail,
What have you done?
van on fire.
I don't know what you've done there. No, I was watching Christmas things on homemade Christmases and thrifty Christmases. You know, when you go out in charity shops and pick up stuff and then turn them into something for a present for Christmas. So that's what I was watching yesterday for hours and hours. Learning how to do crafts and more crafting ideas, I suppose. And I like to make my hats, and I like to make my walking sticks. I like a new walking stick. Always up for doing a new walking stick with all my jewels in. So you see, it's not just watching YouTube.
You've got a headache? Why?
I don't know, I've just got a headache.
I've had a headache today. I've been feeling well, like on and off today. It's been like, I had to take 2 Nurofen or whatever they call them.
They don't want to care about you being ill, Reese.
They do.
Nobody's interested. Nobody's gives a shit whether you've had an
What an
headache.
awful thing to say to somebody that they're not interested.
Don't care whether you've had an headache.
That's
or not.
really mean. They don't care whether you've had a headache
Well, I
either,
wasn't
you
telling
little
them I'd
wally.
had an headache. I didn't know you were filming when I said I had an headache. I
You're a
was just
proper
telling
wally.
you I'd had an headache.
You tell me, you tell everybody, Emma, share it with the group. We're all here for you.
Could do a bit of a gesture now at camera without even being noticed.
You haven't even got a drink of water.
Oh, coffee.
Yeah, so I like to read books. I like to watch films. I like Tim Burton. I love Tim Burton films.
Nobody cares.
You're just rude. Why are you so rude?
I don't know.
That's
Feeling
rude.
that way out today.
Oh, because they're interested, Emma.
Nobody's
They are.
interested. Everybody's sat at home going, I'm bothered.
Oh,
Just you
because...
wait till you see Analytics.
Can I finish?
And
Can
when
I
they
finish?
say I read books, everybody's going to turn off. It was like when we visit church. Everybody's just going to switch off. You'll see Analytics drop like that.
No, because, right?
He's still
Because
trying to justify it, he's dragging it out now, he's just dragging it out. It's like a tumbleweed going across.
what are you doing?
I can't cope. I think I'm having one of them delirium. I've got flu, you know, that's what it is.
You haven't got flu.
I
Nobody
have, I'm
cares
really
about your
poorly.
flu either. I'm trying to talk about Tim Burton movies. You're on about your flu.
Oh, I can't.
All
We'll
right.
talk about Tim Burton. I'm going to just lay here under this bag for a while.
So yeah, as I was saying, Tim Burton. His movies are great. I really like him, and I like him when he teams up with Johnny Depp. So Johnny Depp is my favourite actor. She's getting on my nerves. He's my favourite actor of all time.
I'm trying to not say I've got really bad cramp in my thigh. You're going to have to...
What are you doing?
I've got really bad cramp in my thigh. I must have bent funny.
You idiot.
Not enough room in this band to stretch, and I'm only 5'3". What were you saying about Tim Burton?
I was saying Tim Burton is my favourite producer. Like, I like Tim Burton movies. Beetlejuice, Edward Scissorhands.
Oh, I like them.
Yeah, there you go, you see. And Johnny Depp. Johnny Depp's my favourite actor of all time.
Yeah.
So my point was, all that was to tell you that I might watch Edward Scissorhands. That's what I might watch, because one of the questions has been, what do we do for boredom when we're in a van and watch Edward Scissorhands?
We don't. We just get to this stage where you're feeling a bit delirious.
This is what van life does to you.
It
Look.
just sends you a bit wackadoodle, doesn't it? So it's we don't really do
Wow.
it for the boredom. We just let it set in. We let it set in until you become hysterical. They used to lock people up for that years ago. You know, I've got really bad cramp in my leg.
Talk about stealth, the Canaries from Ipswich. This vlog has gone from being a serious problem to just absolute chaos. Emma's reading a little book.
This is the best book there is.
Look at that. It's got pictures in
You
it.
should sponsor me, Lidl. You really should. The amount of times I mention you should
Look at this.
sponsor me.
It's an actual little book.
Yeah, it is.
She's just looking at pictures.
Much better than reading, isn't it? You can plan out all your Christmas things that you need to get. Oh, no way.
What is it? Custard cream pyjamas.
I swear I didn't even know this were in here.
Is it
But I'm
custard?
so buying you it for Christmas.
Is it custard cream pyjamas? Show me. What is it? What is it? What is it?
Lidl do a hat, scarf, jumper, the lot. Look at that.
And that's what I'm getting for Christmas.
That's what you're getting for
The
Christmas.
secret to a happy marriage.
A
Little
little
pyjamas.
jumper, a little hat. They do. Oh, hang on, oh yeah, so it's a jumper, a hat and socks. You can have the whole shebang.
Right.
I swear down, Lidl, if you sponsor me for that, I'll wear it. I really will, every day.
Be careful what you wish for.
Imagine wearing that around Spain.
I'm reading a Bill Bryson book and she's there looking at little pictures of Lidl.
There's no wrong with it.
You're epic, you. Morning, guys. We're actually a really nice sleep here in Wicks. Nobody bothered us, it were fine. We've just been and bought some wood ready to build the little box that Lenny, our little log burner, is going to sit on. So to follow Lenny's build, Lenny, our log burner, you better see how we build it and everything, like how we build this box and Lenny getting fitted and everything on Tuesday at 8 PM. Thank you so much for watching and we'll see you on Tuesday, guys. Keep writing your own story.